Well, tonight, homeowners across the Tampa Bay area say they are drained emotionally and financially.
Yeah, they are blaming this man for taking tens of thousands of dollars for construction work over the last 2 years and leaving the job incomplete. 10 Investigates Emerald Morrow traces charges across county lines and catches up with him in court as homeowners warn you to beware.
The painting, the flooring, the framing, lighting, countertop and backsplash, walls.
Benissa Smallwood's home was supposed to be her haven.
Mr. Wallace, why are you doing business without a license?
But she says this man turned it into a headache and a financial nightmare.
Jason technically owes me about $47,250. So this was the process of them pulling up my wood floors. And
Smallwood says she hired Jason Wallace to remove walls, redo floors, countertops, cabinets, among other things. But
I was pretty much left with no floors, nothing in my kitchen, but my refrigerator plugged into an outlet. He had all of my appliances on the patio. I had no bathroom, I had no laundry room.
She told the Pasco County Sheriff's Office how he left her home in disarray. Prosecutors charged him with running a contracting business without a license and failing to get workers' comp insurance. 10 Investigates also found other cases across county lines with homeowners sharing similar stories.
Our house was to the studs, and that's my late brother.
Dolores Hilliard says she drained an inheritance from her brother's death to pay Wallace for work at her home.
Almost $70,000.
She says he left her without working outlets, bad plumbing, incomplete flooring, and a host of other issues.
Every 3 days, he was wanting money for this, money for that, and we were giving it to him. And he gave us invoices. And then I say, we have no more money. I was the steward of a blessing, and I made such a humiliating mistake.
Prosecutors in Hillsborough County charged Wallace with practicing electric contracting without a license, failing to get workers' comp, and theft from a person 65 years of age or older.
It's absolutely brazen what he was doing in Hillsborough County and in other counties, and so we want people to be aware, know what to look for. If something maybe just doesn't quite feel right about a contractor, do your research.
We tracked Wallace down at one of his court hearings. His attorney mentioned possible restitution and probation.
That's all I have to work on half of the dishes.
But we wanted to hear from Wallace directly.
Records show that you do not have a license to do the type of business that you have been conducting.
I also think that there's other victims out there that may not have come forward.
Do you have any comment at all for Ms. Benissa? Do you have any comment at all for the elderly couple in Hillsborough County?
Well, I want restitution.
Mr. Wallace, are you going to continue to do business without a license?
I don't want to burden my kids. I tell my husband we got to keep going because we can't afford to die.
We are tracking Wallace's cases in both Pasco and Hillsborough counties. So if you've had a similar experience, make sure you report it to law enforcement immediately. Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
And before you hire a contractor, it's critical you verify their license through Florida's Department of Business and Professional Regulation. You should then double check that their ID number online matches the license they show you in person. We do have links for you on our 10 Tampa Bay app as well as 10tampabay.com/10investigates.